Hi Virgo, welcome to October 2017. Wow, what a month for you. As you go into October, the divine lovers, Venus and Mars, are both in Virgo and they couple exact on the 5th. And you know, this has been the first time that the lovers have met up this entire year. And so it is a message for you and, you know, everyone, but especially you because it's in your sign, you know, the start of new love, new beginnings, new passionate love. When Mars and Venus couple, it's physical love. I mean, it's spiritual too, but it's physical. So it's physical attraction and physical passion and lovemaking. And what's beautiful is powerful Pluto in the area of true love and romance for you is trining the divine lovers. So as you go into October, you are very optimistic. In fact, your faith is at an all-time high this month, and it's going to continue through the rest of the fall because love is in the air. October, November, December, with the planetary aspects that are happening here in October and November and December, and it's really amazing. Now, the Aries full moon on October 5th is very fiery and passionate. It does have Pluto T-squaring it, so there's going to be some, you know, weird stuff happening with both of the moons in October. Not about you, it's about the cardinal signs, but it does affect all of us because we have these energies in our charts. Even if you have a sun in Virgo, moon in Virgo, rising Virgo, you have Libra in your chart, you have Aries in your chart, you have Capricorn in your chart. Now, for you, the Aries full moon brings the action to intimacy, deep partnership, and shared resources, your partner's resources, your partner's values, money that comes to you other than earned income, insurance payout, tax payout, inheritance payout, trust fund. Wouldn't it be nice to have one of those? Give me two. You know, royalties. Any income that comes to you that you didn't physically earn through your work. And of course, the sun is in Libra, and with powerful Pluto squaring both of them, this is really intense. And it is going to bring up, you know, issues. And for you, it is about what you love and value, what other people love and value, what matters to you, what matters to your partner or other people. And with Pluto, you know, Pluto likes to get in there and just stir the pot. He likes to take the lid off of things and let the creepy crawlers come out, and it's like an early Halloween here on October 5th going into October. So, you know, it can be power struggles, it can be jealousy, guilt, manipulation, it can be things that are secret and taboo that come out. Now, Pluto and Uranus have been transforming our lives for many years. Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008, so this has been going on for almost a decade because we're going into 2018, which will make it 10 years of the Pluto transformation. And then Uranus as well entered Aries in 2010. And so we've been, you know, forced to change and transform for years. And you know, here in the relationship cycle that we're in, Sun in Libra, Moon in Aries. Aries is about me first. Libra is about cooperation. And so we're working to find the balance of these two of, you know, how can I be me in this relationship? You know, is the question you're asking is how can I be me and be authentic and have what I want in my intimacy, in my love, in my life. And, you know, Pluto is going to be revealing secrets. What are secrets? Information we didn't have is now being revealed, and some of it can be deep, dark, ugly even, taboo. Pluto rules things that are taboo. And, it reminds me of the Game of Thrones that is so popular and is an analogy of the times we're living in with, one group taking over, the government, or one group taking over here, and this group comes in or that group comes in, and the groups fight with each other, and there's some incest going on, and that's taboo. That's Pluto. And so things are going to be revealed at this Aries full moon. It's also the hunter's moon, and trying to be nice. Libra likes to be nice and keep it on the surface. Or indecision. Indecision isn't going to work either with Pluto T-squaring at this full moon, and then it will exactly square the sun on the 9th. And so there's a lot of drama that's going on in October. Another thing too is the divine lovers, Venus and Mars in Virgo, are being challenged by Saturn. And so we can be going into October and, really excited about this relationship, even for some, madly in love. Oh, this is the love of my life. This is my twin flame. This is my soulmate. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you had an ex. Oh, I didn't know you had this problem. Oh, I didn't know that this was going on. And with Saturn T-squaring the lovers, it can be, roadblocks to the love. It can be, a deal breaker, or, something, agreements being broken, one party, one person not pulling their weight, or doing something that really terminates the relationship or the alliance. So it's not just love, although it is new love for you. It can also be a business partnership, an alliance you're forming with other people. All of a sudden, it's like, wow, we're really shadow dancing here in October with this Pluto energy on beautiful Libra and the moon in Aries. And so, some of you will be running for the hills, trying to avoid the emotional confrontation that can be happening, as well as be aware of when we're projecting. So if things get really crazy and dark and you don't want to deal with it, stay conscious, because with Pluto T-squaring like this on both lights, the sun and the moon, it can bring up fear, it can bring up anxiety, it can bring up negativity, which is sweeping the planet. And Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto represent the collective consciousness, events and circumstances and situations that get thrown at us that we have to now deal with. Like hurricanes and tornadoes, and the government doing this, or this corporation doing this, or this organization doing this, and it's affecting my personal life. And so this is crazy, rocky kind of energy that, it's like 1 minute you're with this group, and then the next minute it's broken. It's off again. Nobody's talking to each other. Everybody's mad at each other or something. And so, you want to navigate these energies. Libra for you brings the action to your resources, your money, what you love and value. And, so Pluto is in harmony with your planets in Virgo, as well as Venus and Mars. And so, you want to, yes, be diplomatic. However, you don't want to smooth over, what's being brought to light, or what you may be feeling or experiencing with these energies. You definitely want to rise above any fear that comes up. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And so we want to rise above any fear that emerges here in October. And because it's in the collective, it's very easy to get swept up in it. Don't watch the news. Stay away from anything that's negative and brings down your energy. Focus on what you want. Focus on the positive. You have a lot to be excited about and positive about. Now, Jupiter enters Scorpio on the 10th, and this has you really busy. So you're going to notice that you're busy in your work. You're busy making money. You're busy in the community. And Mercury entered Scorpio on the 17th. So Mercury will enter Scorpio on the 17th. And the Sun will sextile Saturn on the 16th, which is really good because this will empower people to resolve difficulties that come up, to resolve conflicts that come up. And it can empower you to work smarter, not harder. Focus your attention on how you can be more effective and efficient, because this is the harvest time of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, where we are harvesting what we have sown this year. And even though it's becoming spring in the Southern Hemisphere, it is still a full moon that brings things to completion or to harvest. And this is an action-packed, powerful full moon that's really going to be shaking things up and requiring us to be authentic in our relationships. But we want to be assertive, not aggressive. We don't want to get aggressive or go on the attack, go on the defensive. If that energy comes up, Virgos aren't necessarily, you guys are not that way. But if it does come up for you, step back and ask yourself, why are my buttons being pushed? Why is this a group affecting me so much? Or why is what this person's doing affecting me so much? That way you're owning the power and you're not being driven by external events. What's going on in the news, what's going on, in organizations and so on. You're being driven by your own inner power, your own inner strength, your own inner resources, which is where the real power is always. And, especially, when we have such powerful energies here, and some people are going to be acting out in anger, aggression, the Martian energies in negative ways, even though Mars and Pluto are, they got each other's back. They are in harmony with each other, but at the full moon, it can really be activating people that are not balanced and that are very reactive and take things personal and then go on the defensive and so on. And so, you've got so much to look forward to. Prosperity looks really good for you. It's really picking up. And with Jupiter moving into Scorpio, it's sextiles. This is so good for you because this is opportunity. Sextile means opportunity. Opportunities are going to be brought your way here, October, November, December, and all of 2018. And you're in on it. You are just, Mercury is flying forward. He enters Scorpio, your ruling planet Mercury, on the 17th. And, that's the area of community. It's the area of speaking, writing, teaching, short distance travel, communication, the conscious mind. And so you're coming up with all kinds of ideas of how to expand your business, how to expand what you do, how to expand yourself in the world. And that's why we're here. We're here to become larger. And when we become too big for the space we're in, then it's time to raise your rates. It's time to upgrade. It's time to get a promotion. And these are the energies that you're working with, and you're very optimistic about what you're doing. And remember now, you're going to be so busy, and you may find yourself that you can't even stop because you're just working, and you're loving it, and you're working it, and you're feeling really prosperous, and you're feeling really, like things are really growing for you. You are a human being, not a human doing. and so be aware of that. You want to work efficiently and effectively, not harder. Then the Mars enters Libra on the 22nd. This is good. And the new moon in Libra is on the 19th. Now, this is another action-packed moon. The sun and the moon are coupled together in Libra, being exactly opposed by Uranus. Now, Uranus is the liberator. Uranus is the awakener. Uranus can bring exciting encounters. Uranus can bring exciting things happening in your life. But it can also be very weird and uncomfortable, because Uranus likes to shake you out of whatever you're doing. Uranus likes to shake you out of, where you may be stuck or where you may be limited in your perceptions and in your patterns. So he's the great disruptor. He likes to disrupt things. And so he's exactly opposing the Libra moon. And with Uranus exactly opposing this moon, again, the message is about being authentic and truthful, being true to what you want, being true to what you need. And for you, this is in the area of your money, in the area of what you love and value, your self-worth, your self-respect, your self-appreciation. And Uranus is going to wake you up and show you who's appreciating you and who's not. And if you're not feeling appreciated, then you're not receiving. Virgo is a service sign. You love to serve. You love to help others. If you're not receiving, then it's out of balance and you can't build wealth. And I really do want to do an event in January focusing on the science of astrology, life, and wealth building, because receiving is as important as giving. And Uranus may be waking you up to show you where the imbalance is. Libra is about balance. And we can be in balance because we're giving too much and we're not receiving as much as we're giving, or we're not receiving more than what we're giving. And what a concept that would be is to be receiving more than you're giving. See, Uranus is waking things up. Now, the good thing is that Saturn is sextile the Libra new moon. And this is good news. So Saturn can empower you to deal with difficult people. Saturn can empower you to deal with difficult situations. And as Mars moves into Libra, diplomacy, balance, fairness, make love, not war, peace, although Mars and Libra can be war too. But the sun moves into Scorpio. This is good because as the energies pull away from the powerful Pluto-Uranus challenges, there's more harmony. And with Jupiter in Scorpio, it's going to be trining Neptune in Pisces. And that's spiritual love, that's divine love, and that's on all next year. And so even though things can like fall apart in some situations or relationships, the first part of the month, by the third week into the month and the end of the month going into November, agreements are back on. Alliances are back on again. And so there could be like this on again, off again, on again going on here in October, but things really start to come together by the end of the month and into November and December, with more contacts in the astrology that are showing partnership, love. Love is in the air in this fall. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. And so it is on. It's rocky. You know, the road to love gets rocky when Saturn challenges it and says, okay, what's really going on here? And then Pluto takes the lid off of things, and Uranus exposes things. But it's good, though, because we want to know the truth. We want to know the real story. How can any of us act effectively if we don't have all the facts, if we don't know the real story of what's going on? And, you know, for you, it's not, you know, it's not about you. It really is about the cardinal signs, the Libra, the Aries, the Capricorns, and the Cancers. But, like, you know, we have all those energies in our charts. And so it's very easy to get caught up in the brouhaha that's going to be stirred on the 5th and then on the 19th. Now the sun will couple with Jupiter on the 26th, and that is a glorious day. And, you know, you could find that you are just so busy and you're loving it. You're just loving what you're doing. You're loving what's going on in your life, and things are improving. And, you know, Saturn likes to show the reality of things. And so we need the reality to work with the truth, you know, and we want to remember that with Pluto too, and Uranus, even though they're disrupting things and revealing things, it's important to know what's going on, you know. And for you, it is about creating that balance with giving and receiving your abundance, and making sure that you are getting your needs met, and, you know, taking care of business, but also making sure that your prosperity is growing the way you want it to, that your financial picture is growing the way you want it to, and that you are receiving what you need and want in love, in life, in work, and so on. You know, so, you know, by the end of October, things really improve dramatically going into November. There's several harmonious aspects unfolding. So long-range plans are being developed. Agreements are back on. Marriages and alliances can now be formalized. Love is in the air. It's strong here by the end of October, going into November. So it is going to be kind of rocky by the end of September, going into October, because Pluto is challenging the Aries Libra, and then Uranus is challenging the Libra on the 19th. They're both going to be shakeups. But again, it's things that we need to know to act effectively and to achieve what you want. So for those of you open for love, it's there. And if your heart's open, it will find you. Love will find you. Yes, protect yourself from those that are not loving, but keep, you know, your heart open for the right person to love you, because it's on for you, really strong. And this person could be brought right to you. You may even know this person right now, or this person is coming in this fall, you know, or spring in the southern hemisphere, or wherever you live on the planet. This applies for everyone on the planet. Virgo sun, Virgo rising, Virgo moon, or strong Virgo energy in your chart. And so love, new love for you is available. That's another reason why you don't want to be too much of a workaholic here, because you want to create the space and time to date, to go out, to be with this person so the relationship can develop. And this could be, you know, the one, you know, that you've been waiting for. This could be the partner that you've been patiently waiting for, that you could be with, you know, for a really long time. For those of you coupled, this is great. This is a great energy. Now, there could be some challenge in here with the Aries full moon or the Libra new moon in regards to shared resources, or what you want or what your partner wants. And, you know, don't gloss over what you want, because that can kill the passion. When we're not honest in our relationship because we don't want to start trouble, then the passion dies. So it's really important for you to ask for what you want in your partnership, so that you're receiving. And, you know, there's a way of being assertive, not aggressive. There's a way of labeling behavior, not going on the attack. I know it's not in your nature to be that way, but, you know, if others are doing that with you, it's very important that you stand up for yourself. You know, the Uranian energy on the 19th is very much about, you know, taking a stand for who and what you are and what you need. And so, you know, that not only just in love, but in life, in business partnership, friendships, and so on. Family relationships, very important to be asking for what you want and need from other people. That's what these moons are about. They are waking us up, they're shaking us up, and they're going, look at your relationships, look at what you're doing with your customers, clients, business partnerships, alliances. Are you getting your needs met? You know, yes, we want peace and harmony, but we don't want it to come at the price of the truth and what is right and what is justice. And Libra rules justice. And yes, it rules the balance. And so it's about, you know, negotiating what we want. It's about asking for what you want and, you know, making sure that you are receiving. That way your money will be, you know, excellent. And who knows, Jupiter might have a big gift for you before he leaves on the 10th. So you may be just rocking it here in October with the prosperity and the abundance and the money, Virgo, coming your way, and you're just loving it. I'm not seeing any challenges to the career. In fact, you know, you are really going after what you want, and you're doing it through social media, you're doing it through communication, you're doing it through whatever you know, speaking, writing, teaching, whatever you know, your tools are that you use to get the message out about what you do and who you are. Very strong in October here, and it's only going to continue to bring more opportunity for you with Jupiter sextiling any planets you have in Virgo. Opportunity for you to grow, opportunity being brought to you to expand into the world. It's phenomenal and fantastic. Spiritually, take that time to listen. There is still the grand fire trine going on with Saturn in Sagittarius, Uranus in Aries, and the North Node in Leo. So that is the way out from the crazy town that can be appearing here in October with all of us, is go into that Leo North Node. And for you, it's in the area of behind the scenes and meditation and quiet places, spiritual places, and take that time to meditate. Take that time to rise above the energies and, you know, use that inspirational energy to stay optimistic and lead the way for others to follow, because you are incredibly optimistic here in October going into November, and I'm not seeing any challenges to the health. You're really feeling strong. You're really feeling like you're coming together here in October, like life is coming together for you, work, relationships, and all of it is finally coming together for you in a way that you can really start to see the difference, and you will in the months ahead, and of course next year as well. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my videos. Virgo, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It really helps to support the channel and the work I'm doing here with you. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. You go to my astrology page, you purchase consultation, upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're working together. Or if you're interested in coaching, the link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. You go to my coaching page. We can work on a business idea. We can work on relationship, whatever you want to focus the coaching on. Purchase a session, upon checkout, get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. So until next time, Virgo, it's rocking awesome for you. It really is exciting and optimistic. And I just love that whole Venus and Mars, new love, new opportunity, new beginning for you.